everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English Echo, the place where learning English is easy, fun, and part of your daily life. I am Emma.
And I am Sam. Hello, everyone. It is wonderful to be here with you today.
Sam, you look very happy today. You have a big smile on your face.
I am, Emma. I am feeling very energetic. I looked at the calendar this morning and realized it is a fresh start. A new year, a new month, or even just a new week. It is always a good time for a new beginning.
Exactly. And today we have a very special mega episode for our listeners. We're going to talk about, well, almost everything.
We are going to talk about making plans for the future, fixing our daily routines, handling stress at work, and the secrets to thinking in English.
That sounds fantastic. But Sam, before we start our big chat, what should our friends at home do?
If you enjoy our podcast and want to help us grow, please click the like button right now. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Mr. English Echo.
And share this episode with your friends who are also learning. Learning is always better with friends.
Okay, Emma, let's start with the big question. Where do you see yourself this year?
That is a big question. It helps us dream and make plans.
For me, the first thing is health. I want to be very healthy this year.
That is a great goal. What do you see yourself doing?
I see myself in the park. It is 7 in the morning. The sun is coming up and I am running.
7 a.m.? That's early.
It is early. I want to run for 30 minutes every day. I even plan to buy new blue shoes because I think blue shoes make me run faster.
Blue shoes. I like that vision. Being healthy is a great goal. What about you, Emma? Where do you see yourself? I see myself in my kitchen. There's flour and sugar on the table.
Are you making a mess?
Maybe a little mess. But I see myself as a great baker this year. I want to make a perfect chocolate cake with strawberries on top.
That sounds delicious. I can almost smell it.
I want to invite my friends every Sunday to eat cake and talk. That is where I see myself, happy in my kitchen with my friends.
That is a beautiful vision, Emma. It's about food, but it's also about connection. But you know, having big dreams is the easy part. Starting is easy.
Yes, everyone is excited in January. Yay, New Year!
But what about March, or July, or October?
Ah, the danger zone. That's when people get bored or they get busy at work and they stop.
Exactly. Consistency is the hardest part. Many students ask us, do I need to study for 10 hours a day to learn English?
Oh my goodness, no. 10 hours is too much. You'll be so tired. You're a human, not a robot. Beep, boop. I am not a robot.
No, you're not. The secret is not studying long hours. The secret is consistency. It's better to study for 20 or 30 minutes every single day than to study for 5 hours only on Sunday.
That makes sense. Your brain is hungry for English. You need to feed your brain a little bit every day.
So let's build a routine that actually works. Let's start with the morning. We talked about running at 7 a.m., but what happens before that?
The alarm clock rings. Beep, beep, beep.
And you press the snooze button?
No. Or, well, sometimes. But my tip for a better morning routine involves your phone.
My phone is my alarm clock.
Yes, but what do you do when the alarm stops? Do you check your messages? Do you check social media?
Usually, yes. Everyone does it.
That's the problem. When you look at your phone immediately, you start your day with stress. You look at other people's lives. My tip is do not look at your phone for 30 minutes after you wake up.
30 minutes? Wow, that's a long time.
It is, but you can do it. Wake up, stretch your body, open the window, and look at the sky. It is very calm.
Okay, no phone. What should I do instead?
Drink water. Your body is thirsty after sleeping for 8 hours. Drink a big glass of water before your coffee.
Okay, water first, then coffee. I love the smell of coffee in the morning. It makes the house feel cozy.
Me too. So we're awake, we're hydrated, now we have to go to work.
or maybe start a new job. That can be very scary.
Oh, yes. Do you remember your first job, Sam?
I remember it very well. I was very nervous. I had butterflies in my stomach.
Butterflies in my stomach. That's a great phrase. It means you feel nervous.
Exactly. If you're starting a new job or even just trying to improve your current work life, preparation is key. On Sunday night, prepare your clothes
Yes, you want to look professional, not a t-shirt and shorts.
and be on time. If work starts at 9, arrive at 8:45. It shows respect.
When you walk in, smile and say, "Good morning." Ideally, the boss introduces you to everyone. This is Sarah, this is John, this is Mike.
It's so hard to remember names.
It is very hard. But if you forget, it's okay. You can simply say, "I'm sorry, can you remind me of your name?"
That is polite. And Emma, I have a tip for learning a new job and for learning English.
A notebook. A notebook is essential. Write everything down. Don't try to remember it all in your head. It's impossible.
Write down the passwords, write down the steps. When you write it down, you learn faster.
And be patient with yourself. On the first day at a new job, you might feel a little stupid.
Stupid?
Yes, because everyone else works fast and you're slow. But you're not stupid, you're just new.
That's true. Learning English is like a new job. You feel nervous, you make mistakes, but mistakes are not bad.
Mistakes are your friends.
Exactly. Every time you make a mistake, it's an opportunity to learn. If you say, "I have 30 years," instead of "I am 30 years old," and someone corrects you,
Then you learned something. It's information, not failure.
speaking of learning, let's talk about how to actually practice English during this busy day. We're working, we're tired. How do we fit it in?
Use the small moments, the 10-minute tip.
What is that?
Imagine you are at university or work. You're walking from one room to another, or you're waiting for the bus. That's 10 minutes.
Usually, I just look at my phone.
Now, use that time. Put on your headphones, listen to one song in English, or listen to a podcast like Mr. English Echo.
Just 10 minutes?
Yes, if you do that 3 times a day, that's 30 minutes of practice. And it felt easy. You didn't have to find a big hour to study.
That's the secret. Small steps every day.
Now, Sam, I want to talk about something very important. Translation.
Oh, the big challenge. Thinking in English.
Yes, many students hear English, translate it to their language in their head, think of an answer in their language, translate it back to English, and then speak.
It's so slow and tiring.
We want to build an English highway in your brain.
How do we do that?
Tip number 1, be a narrator.
A narrator, like in a movie?
Yes, talk to yourself in your head about what you're doing. When you're in the kitchen making coffee, don't just think the word coffee. Think a full sentence. I am making coffee.
I am brushing my teeth. This water is cold.
Exactly. You're connecting the English directly to your life. And the best part is, no one can hear you, so you can't make a mistake.
I like that. The me show in my head.
Tip number 2, think in blocks, Lego blocks.
Yes, English speakers don't think in single words. We think in phrases. For example, how are you is one block. You don't think, how are you? You think, how are you?
Or, what's for dinner? That's an important block.
Or, I'm running late. Don't learn the word late alone, learn the block.
This helps you speak faster and sound more natural.
And tip number 3, simplicity, the power of simple words.
Oh, this is a big one. Many learners want to use big, difficult words to sound smart. They learn words like congratulations or expensive.
But how often do you use them? In daily life, we use simple words 90% of the time.
We say things like, I'm tired, I want coffee, where is the bus?
You don't say, I desire a caffeinated beverage. You say, I want coffee.
These simple words, I am, I have, I want, these are the bricks. You build your house with small, strong bricks.
So don't be afraid to use simple English. It is good is a perfect sentence. The goal is communication, not a vocabulary test.
Exactly. Be brave. Use your bricks.
Okay, Emma, we have survived the workday, we have practiced our English blocks. Now we need to go to the supermarket.
I love the supermarket, but you need a list.
Yes, writing a shopping list in English is another great way to make English a tool, not just a subject.
Write milk, eggs, bread, bananas. Don't write it in your language.
So imagine we're at the store. We need a cart or a basket.
A shopping cart is the big one with wheels. A shopping basket is the small one you carry.
Let's get a cart. We need a lot of food. Let's go to the fruit and vegetable section first.
I need apples. Red apples are sweet. Green apples are a little sour.
I'll get a bunch of bananas. Then we need the dairy section. It is usually at the back of the store.
It is always cold in the dairy section. Brr! I need a carton of milk and a dozen eggs.
A dozen is 12, right?
Yes, and don't forget the bakery section. The smell of fresh bread is the best.
Let's get a loaf of white bread and maybe some chocolate cookies.
It's not on the list, but okay, just a small treat.
Then we go to the checkout. We put our items on the conveyor belt.
The cashier says hello, and we pay with cash or a credit card. Here you are.
Simple and effective. Now, after a long week of work and shopping, we need a break. We need a vacation.
Vacation. Just saying the word makes me feel relaxed.
What is a vacation to you, Emma?
It is time off. Time off from work, time off from stress.
Do you prefer the beach or the mountains?
I am a beach person. I love the sun, the blue water, and sitting on the sand with a good book.
I prefer the mountains. I love the fresh air and hiking.
But here's a question for our listeners. When you are on vacation, do you study English?
Do you take your grammar books to the beach?
No, you do not. It is okay to take a break. Your brain needs rest. Learning is not a race.
When you rest, your brain organizes all the new information. Resting on the beach is actually good for your English.
But if you want to practice, do it in a no-stress way. Watch a movie in English in your hotel room. Listen to music on the plane.
Exactly. And if you travel to an English-speaking country, like going to London or New York,
That can be scary. People speak fast.
be brave. I remember my first time in a cafe in London. I practiced my sentence. Hello, can I have one coffee, please?
And did it work?
The barista said something very fast back to me. I didn't understand, so I just smiled and said yes.
And did you get the coffee?
I did, so it was a success. Communication happened.
That is a perfect story. Don't fear mistakes.
But vacations are expensive. Hotels, planes.
True, so you can have a staycation.
A staycation?
Yes, it is a mix of stay and vacation. You stay in your own house, but you don't work. You act like a tourist in your own city.
You can go to a park, try a new restaurant, sleep late in your own bed.
Speaking of home, do you live in a house or an apartment, Sam?
I live in an apartment in the city center. It's on the 4th floor. I have a small balcony.
That sounds nice. I live in a small house with a garden. I love my garden.
Inside my apartment, my favorite room is the living room. I have a big gray sofa. It's very comfortable.
Do you have a coffee table?
Yes, for my tea. And I have plants. I try to water them, but sometimes I forget.
Oh no, poor plants. In my house, the kitchen is the center. We have a round table where we eat breakfast.
Is your kitchen messy or tidy?
Messy means not organized. Tidy means clean. Usually it is tidy, but after I cook a big dinner, it is very messy.
Do you have a dishwasher?
No, I wash dishes by hand. It takes a long time.
But you can listen to Mr. English Echo while you wash dishes.
Exactly. I listen and I sing loudly. It makes a boring job fun.
That is a simple joy. We should talk about that, the simple life. We don't need a lot of money to be happy.
Happiness is in the small things, like calling your mother for 5 minutes.
Or texting a friend a funny picture. Connection is a human need.
And finally, the evening routine. This is how you end the day successfully.
Many people make a mistake here. They keep working or they look at their emails late at night.
You need to disconnect. Turn off the work mode. Change your clothes, put on comfortable clothes or pajamas.
And here's a powerful tip for your brain, the nightly review.
What is that?
Before you sleep, take 2 minutes. Think about your day in simple English. Today was a good day. I woke up at 7, I drank coffee, I went to work.
Like a mental diary?
Yes, it helps you practice the past tense, which is difficult, and it helps you organize your memories in English.
And add one more thing, gratitude. Think of one good thing that happened.
Maybe the coffee was good. Maybe the sun was shining. It makes you feel happy before you sleep.
And then try to go to sleep at the same time every night. Your body is like a clock.
Wow, Emma, we have covered so much today.
We really have, from the morning alarm to the evening gratitude.
We talked about running in blue shoes, baking cakes, using a notebook at work, shopping for apples, taking a staycation, and thinking in Lego blocks.
It sounds like a lot, but remember, you don't need to do everything at once.
Start small. Be patient. Learning English is a marathon, not a sprint.
And be brave. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes mean you are trying.
So, for our listeners on Mr. English Echo, here's our challenge for you.
Choose one thing from today's episode. Maybe the no phone in the morning rule. Maybe the 10-minute listening tip. Or maybe the nightly review.
Try it for 1 week. See how you feel.
We believe in you. You are amazing students.
Before we go, please leave a comment below. We want to know, what is one small change you will make to your daily routine this year?
Will you drink more water? Will you read a book? Tell us in the comments. We love reading your stories.
And don't forget to subscribe to Mr. English Echo and share this video with your family and friends. Help us build a big community of English learners.
Thank you so much for listening today. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and have a wonderful day.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.